And here with some reaction to that is Nisha Hodti. She is the marketing director for the Vancouver Juno host committee, and she was there in the crowd in Halifax last night. Nisha, hello there.
Hello, thanks for having me.
I'm so glad you were able to join us. So what was it like being there, witnessing this firsthand?
It was electrifying and it meant so much to me. I mean, I'm still traveling back. I'm in Ottawa right now on my way back to Vancouver, but it was such a big moment for me personally, for the entire community. And honestly, for Karan, you could see it on his face. You could see it on the faces of his team. It meant everything to win fan choice.
Okay, well, you had a chance to speak with him briefly before the show started. What was that all about?
I did. It was a lucky happenstance. And we were chatting with Karan and his team and Alan Reed, who is the head of Karis and the Junos. And it was a great conversation. We talked about the Junos coming to Vancouver and how we'd love to have him there. And really that BC is his home province, that there is so much love for him there, and the community in British Columbia, in Vancouver, in Surrey. There's a huge groundswell of support and creation happening within the South Asian music scene here.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Just how big of a deal is this that a Punjabi artist won this award?
It's massive. This is the first time that the Fan Choice Award was open to voting outside of Canada. I mean, the fact that Karan Aujla would have win against artists like The Weeknd, that tells you something. That really tells you that Punjabi music is blowing up. This is its time. And let's be honest, we've had an amazing group of artists come out of British Columbia over the last few years. Icky, who was on stage with Karan yesterday, was actually a performer at the 5X Festival, which is a South Asian youth music festival that happens here in Surrey and is really all about emerging and breaking artists. He performed there. He went on to Rifflandia and Victoria, Calgary Stampede, signed, worked with Karan. Like, there is so much happening with the talent right in our backyard, and we need to recognize that.
Well, Karan Aujla, he told Omni News on the red carpet last night that Punjabi music is the future. So what do you make of it?
I 100% agree. I think that the beats, the sound, the vibe is something that everyone can understand. Music is transcendent, right? As an international language. If we have the same love for Shakira and Latin music and African beats and reggae vibes, then we can have the same love for Punjabi music. And I think that's happening now. This is the time.
Well, yeah, and specifically and I know you're heading back to the West Coast, specifically for Surrey, young musicians, young artists in Surrey. I mean, how big a deal is this for someone who grew up in Surrey?
It's massive. I mean, again, I can't say it enough. Surrey is the epicenter of South Asian urban music, and it has been for years now. I mean, if you go back into kind of the 80s and 90s, it was the UK, and right now it is British Columbia. It is Surrey specifically. We are the spot. And I mean, if you look at the fact that artists like Diljit Dosanjh decide to kick off their tour in Vancouver, announce Vancouver first, sell out here first, there's a reason for that, because we are the place. We are the spot that you want to kick your journey off in.